Hello class, thank you for coming to my week 3 MPA 545 discussion board. So in this week's chapter, it discusses a number of principles that guide successful mediators. Some of these traits include empathy, impartiality, being a good questioner, being able to be confidential, and a few others. Landsberger's article was cited as in because it conducted a study to determine the characteristics of mediators. Landsberger discovered that successful mediators have a sense of humor, patience, persistence, patience, and a specific knowledge in the area that they are involved in. The aim of Landsberger's research was to discover whether psychological tests were capable of measuring traits that were desirable for mediators to have. First, they asked mediators and other officials what they believed were important traits for mediators to have. Second, they conducted a study using personality tests to see if the mediators who participated in the study could be distinguished in these traits. Then they would look at the test results to see if there were any correlation between behavioral characteristics and good mediators. Ansgar Wiemer cited Landsberger in his research The Jolly Mediator, Some Serious Thoughts About Humor. In this article, Landsberger was cited for considering humor as a trait that was tested for when evaluating what makes a good mediator. Wiemer studied humor as a tool in mediation. It was discovered that the advantages of humor were that it relieves tension, it broadens perspective, it takes your mind off the conflicting situation, and allows you to open your perspective. It heads off negative emotions. Um, it helps with reduction of threats, and it's also a good icebreaker. However, when it comes to the disadvantages of using humor, as Landsberger tested, if done wrong, it can make the mediator appear non-caring and unethical. Um, it was further stated that when using humor, timing is important, and being able to read the room is an important consideration when using humor. After reading the book and the 2 journal articles, I was in agreement with some of the suggestions that were made, such as the need for a mediator to have have the characteristics of being honest, having patience, being persistent, and having the knowledge of the conflicts that are ongoing between the 2 groups. I was surprised to hear that humor was seen as a trait or characteristic that may help out the mediator in resolving the issues. I would like to see how this would be employed in practice. Thank you and have a nice weekend.